helped us start this group. He helped us set the bar with what great speaking looks like. And you know, we're all with him setting that bar for us. We're like, all right, great. Now we know what to chase. And with that, he's been maintained here. He's been consistent, and he's continuing to. This is his way of giving back to us, and of course, in his personal development as well. A great friend, good colleague, Mr. Derek.
Thank you. For some reason, I'm especially nervous today. I think this is because it's supposed to be my inspirational speech for the contest. You already started?
May I ask before you start?
Sure.
This is still a 7 minute maximum. Right?
Yeah, 5 to 7.
All right.
And not 1 second over, apparently, or else I'm disqualified. So. Life is a journey. It's not a destination. But yet, we always keep the destination in mind. But really, how we grow is through the journey itself, through the trials, the tribulations, through the mountains, the valleys. It's these failures that we really need to set our sights on. Everyone always focuses on success. How do I reach success? Well, the way that you reach success is that you have to step through the failures consistently. It is a natural part of our being in our life. But as we embark on this journey, there's things that we need in order to inspire us. Because as we're faced with so many failures as we go along, because they are this prerequisite for success, it's necessary to have the stamina, to have the strength and the faith and the belief that these failures are just stepping stones to where we want to go. But what inspires you? Is it your mom? Does your mom give you strength? That I want to make my mom proud. I want her to know that she did a good job for me. I want to make her proud. Or what about, is it your children? Right? We know that we've got to get up and we've got to work hard. And even when we get kicked down on the ground, we've got to get back up and we've got to show our children, hey, I'm doing it. So that you know how to do it when life comes around and kicks you down as well. Or is it something like a family tragedy? We all know somebody who's had terrible things happen to them. And we see the courage that they have to get up and they fight every day. An example is a family friend of ours, son Jordan. Played football with my son, best friend. 17 years old. One game. One knock on the head. His life changed forever. Paralyzed from the shoulders down. And I think, oh my God, thank God not my son. I know this family, and I know the struggles that they face. I know the tragedy and what their families had to go to, those painful nights. You want to cry, you want to ache for them. And then you see him now, he's got to fight every single day. He's got to have courage to try to live a new life that he's never had. It's a struggle. And I think to myself, man, if he can get up and have the courage to live every single day this new life of his and fight for his life, what's my reason? What's my problem? And I use that. And I use that to remind myself that I have everything I need. My son Blake, as many of you know, my son Blake has special needs. And I remember at 3 years old, they go, your son's mentally retarded. He's not going to be like other people. He's not going to drive a car. He's not going to go to college. He's going to struggle speaking and communicating. He's not going to have a regular job or have a family or raise a family. And I thought, me and my wife said, hell no. We're going to push. We're going to pull every single resource that we have and we're going to help him fight this world, because the fact is this world will kick your ass. That's right, I said it. It's going to kick your ass, and I'm going to help him make sure that he kicks it. And my son, despite all his challenges, all his learning disabilities, he's full of love and joy, and he doesn't fear anything. He's not caught up in what you think about him. He's only zeroing in on what he loves and what he cares about, and he goes out there and he gets it every single day. It is absolutely amazing to me what he has managed to manifest in his life. I learn from him. I'm inspired by my son. I've taught him these things and he uses them. And I find myself, when I am weak and I'm scared and I want to make my excuses, I think to myself, what would Blake do? What did I teach my son? And then I pull my ass off the ground and I say, get out there and do it, because Blake would do it. So it's this reverse inspiration. I've taught my son these skills and I've taught him to go out there and do it. And by virtue, he now inspires me to become a better person. Because let's just face it, life is tough. Life is paved with failures. I think about his love and his energy and how God just projects through everyone. And through that manifestation, his connection to God and the universe, we all have that. He's no different than us. He's no different whatsoever. The difference is we've had it easier. We can make up excuses for ourselves. We can have our pity parties and name all these reasons why it's too hard or why we shouldn't be where we need to be, but not him. None of that comes into play. He gets laser focused. He knows what he wants. He's fearless, and he only knows how to go out there and get it. Oftentimes people say, well, if you just focus on success and the principles of success, then you'll have success. No. You need to have hope. No. Hope is walking through the fire. Faith is what you need to have. Faith is knowing that I'm going to leap over that fire, that I'm going to get to where I want to be in my life. Because God made this beautiful, perfect being that allows me to connect with every single one of you on a spiritual level, on an emotional level. You think about when people come into your life, you can feel them, right? You feel them, the ones that you want to be around. You feel their energy and that source. It pours into you and you want to be connected to them. That's God working through you. Success is just a word. Impossible is just a word. Failure is just a word. That's all they are. But we hang our hats on these words and we try to define ourselves by these things. And we create these limiting beliefs in who we are and what we can accomplish. And I'm telling you, forget all of that. The journey is paved with failures. Learn to love the failures. Learn to love yourself. And when you begin to do that, and you have a relationship with God and the universe and the energy that surrounds you, that pulls in and manifests everything that you could possibly ever want, just remember, if the mind can conceive it, you can achieve it. So rise up, infiltrate that mind, come up and out of there. And remember, you're the greatest. You are the greatest. Thank you.